Hello everyone and welcome to Pathology. It's fairly late right now. I tried to make a vlog outside and it was too windy. Hello everyone, welcome to Pathology. It's very windy and windy, and when I watched back the vlog and you couldn't understand anything I was saying. So I have to just do one inside. And this might be a shorter vlog because I don't remember anything that I talked about. And that's all. Okay, I went to Caffeine Coffee earlier for some coffee. It's very warm today. It was very sunny, and I got a iced coffee. I got a iced Spanish latte with a extra shot. It was pretty good. I debated on going there or to Coat Check, and I just went there. It was just easier. Coat Check is also, it's within the same area, and it would basically taken me the same time, but I just went to Caffeine. What else? Today was very busy. Wednesdays are very busy for me, and I think tomorrow is also going to be very busy because I have class, and yeah, I got to prep for that. Emily's going to be home probably any minute now because her flight just got in and she's just coming from the airport. So that's good. She's safe. She's going to be home. We should have a Tuesday tea talk tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, on Friday. We'll just see. We'll play it by ear because I'm going to be super busy tomorrow night, and we'll see what happens. Well, here's a couple thoughts, a couple things. Have any of you seen Fab 5 on Netflix? I love Fab 5. I think it's amazing. And I love Jonathan I forget his name every single time. You know who I'm talking about, Jonathan from Fab 5. Let me just find him really fast. Jonathan Van Ness. I think he's so fun. I'm calling it Fab 5. That's what they're called. I love Queer Eye, and I've been on a Queer Eye kick the past day. I just love that show. It's so positive and it's so fun to watch, and I just love the episodes. So I've been watching Queer Eye, and that's been really fun. I've been listening to Jonathan's podcast, Something Curious. I don't remember the name. I just listened to the podcast, but I like his podcast, and I just think he's a super fun guy. So that's one thing. And do you like Queer Eye? What's your favorite episode if you have one? I don't know if I have a favorite episode personally. I do like when I guess the main one I can remember at the moment. Oh, there's a lot of them. One episode I like is when they meet with a priest a pastor, and they redo his life. Another one is, I don't even know. I just like all the episodes. I just think they're positive and super fun. So another thing that I thought about, I might have mentioned this before. I just think it's super interesting. Do any of you watch Lofty Pursuits? Emily and I love watching Lofty Pursuits. It's a YouTube channel, and it's this guy who specializes in candy making, but he's super good at hard candy and making designs in hard candy, and he's very innovative in the candy world, I would say. He came up with this candy that's made from mushrooms, and I think I mentioned this earlier in the vlog, like a long time ago, but it's called Candy Cap Mushrooms, and they are little candies that taste like maple syrup, and they're made from, the flavoring is all from candy cap mushrooms, or cap mushrooms. I don't know the exact mushroom, but there's little specks in the candy, and that is all like pieces. I doubt you can see it, but that's all pieces of mushroom. And it's crazy. It has no flavoring except the flavoring of the mushroom. He went to this mushroom convention, and there's a video about it somewhere. And he met with these people that specialize in mushrooms and specializes in flavoring and whatever, or condensing down the mushroom flavor. And he wondered, can you make a candy out of that specific mushroom? And eventually, all that to say, he did, and this is the product. I don't know if he still sells them. I got them last year at some point, but it's Lofty Pursuits, pd.net, Tallahassee, Florida. Oh man, we just love Lofty Pursuits. It's just so soothing to watch. I know there's a ton of other candy makers that Emily and I also like watching. It's very interesting, you know? And another thing is, here's my sourdough. It needs to be kind of discarded. It needs some more flour in it and water. You know, you got to discard the sourdough mixture every day or feed it once a day. So I'll do that probably before I go to bed. I think it's fairly active, and the goal here is to make some bread either Friday or Saturday. I think I'm going to start making the bread on Friday, and then I will bake it on Saturday, depending on how it goes. That's probably what I'll do. I'm going to bake some bread and maybe some other stuff. I know you can make tortillas and waffles and all types of stuff. Pancakes. I would love to make focaccia bread. That would be very cool to make some focaccia bread. I just don't know. I feel like, you know, I think I said this the last video. The hardest thing is going to be figuring out, you know, the proofing of it and how do you do all of that. I've done it a few times, but I mean, I've done it a bunch of times, and you know, I just haven't made bread enough. It really is a chemistry. And I remember a couple times when I made a really good bread, it all came from feel. You know, the chemistry didn't really help that much. I mean, I can have a really good recipe, but I don't know. It's something with knowing when to stretch it at a certain point and knowing when to put flour in it and water in it, and how long you should let it rise. Because there's a lot of recipes that say, you know, every 15 minutes, you know, re-stretch it so it can keep growing. And then after you do that, then you can put it in the fridge, or however you want to do it to let it have its final rise before you put it in the oven. I got to figure that out. But whatever. I think it'll be good. Yeah, that is about all. I've really been, I don't even know. For some reason, I don't know if any of you have been watching these videos, that I am also very interested in this for some reason, but the FLDS videos, just learning about the crazy stuff that whatever his name is, Warren something, and his 70 wives, and he's in jail now. I've been like just absorbing so much information about the FLDS and just all of that has happened in that world. You know, watching all the documentaries about it, watching all the ABC, Netflix, very fascinating, very sad, you know. And I also saw, I think it was because on Netflix, Murder Among Mormons is on Netflix, and you know, I know Mormons and Church of Latter-day Saints are not the same, but it's just kind of the whole idea, you know, FLDS and Mormons, and how they're kind of very controversial. They're very controversial. So yeah, YouTube's been feeding that to me, like on my feed. And I think that's everything I have today. Again, this is definitely a shorter vlog. Tomorrow or Friday, you'll see Emily and I will be doing stuff this weekend. It'll be very fun and good. Well, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. If you're still watching this, comment down below. I'm gonna say, oh wow, why is this so hard? I really should come up with these before. I'm feeling like saying blender, so I'm just gonna say blender, and I might have said that before. But comment down below, blender. What is your favorite thing to make in a blender? Have you ever made soup in a blender? I have one time, and it was all right. It wasn't the greatest. Like, you know, when you get a high, I don't know if any of you have a high powered blender, but they give you a recipe book and they're like, oh yeah, you can make tomato soup in the blender. And then you do it and you're like, wow, this is just gonna blow up my blender. But I'm doing it anyways because why not? It's interesting. It's definitely an interesting thing to do. And you're like, maybe it will taste as good as Panera bread or whatever soup you like. And for me, it just never does. So yeah. Okay, everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you're all having a good week. If no one's told you this today, you are loved, and this world's a better place because you are here. Also, thank you so much for all your nice comments. Thank you for all your kind words to me and Emily. We're sharing our life with you, and you're just so kind to us. You know, Emily's new position, and even I didn't get the job. Everyone has just been so nice to me and Emily. So, you know, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.